This is Calvin Castine. We're keeping a lookout for Willie Nelson because Hometown Cable is on the road again. It's the last day of November 1999 and we're at the home of the North Stars. The Canton Tech All-Stars are here for a 6 o'clock start, featuring the home team, which includes former Saranac Central star Katie Warner, and the visitors, the Clinton Community College Cougars. For the Cougars, number 10, Ruth Hamilton. Melanie Bliss. Courtney Downs. Stacy Brown. And Danielle Castine. Those are the visitors. Now for the home team. Carter. Elizabeth Deneen. Katie Warner. Megan Brown. Lisa Fernandez, our high scorer. Please rise for playing Fernandez. It'll be Saranac's Warner against Willsboro's Bliss, and the opening tip is up. The game is underway. Downs controls, gives it up to Brown, and Brown comes up limping. No shot, fouls on Warner. Dixon wants to know how there could be no shot. There's a shot from Downs, put back up by Bliss. Now rebound controlled by Brown. Fernandez will bring it up. Fernandez, a high scorer for the team. Good outside threat according to what we saw in the scorebook. And a pretty good ball handler from what we see on the floor so far. Carter looks underneath. Hamilton knocks it out of bounds. Deneen inbounds. Shot from the corner is good, as Fernandez hits. Hamilton in the paint to Castine. Castine puts it up off the glass and good. It's a 2-2 ball game. Fernandez will bring it down. Cougars in a zone defense. Warner looks underneath, goes to the high post to Brown. Stacy Brown picks it off, gives it out to Hamilton, has the easy layup, and 2 for the Cougars. And it's a 4-2 lead for Clinton. Fernandez will bring it back. Deneen gets free in the paint. Rebound pulled down by Brown, and she's fouled by Elizabeth Deneen. Downs gives the ball back to Castine. Donna Dixon, the coach for Clinton. Castine will try a 3 off the rim. Rebounded by Deneen. Fernandez will bring it back. Warner. Traveling called on Fernandez. Castine will bring it up. North Stars set up in a 1-2-2 defense. That actually is a man-to-man defense. They were set up to guard the Cougars. Castine puts it up too strong. Rebound Hamilton out to Bliss. Castine to Brown, and Brown shot rolls the rim. Rebounded by Carter. Now Fernandez will bring it back. 4-2 Cougars lead. Carter with the ball to Fernandez. There's Downs with the steal. Should have the easy layup. And she does. 6-2 Cougars, 17:23 to go. Fernandez will bring it back to Carter. Our Stars showing patience. Carter gets it to Deneen. Deneen shot is short, pulled down by Bliss. Now Castine will bring it up for the Cougars. Castine for 3 off the rim. Warner takes a shot, puts it up too strong. Brown pulls it down. Gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Castine. She'll look for Brown. Brown looks underneath. Downs, 12-footer. Not there. Rebound. Warner and Bliss. Jump ball. It's North Stars' turn. They trail 6-2. 16 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first. Fernandez, short, rebounded by Hamilton. Hamilton gets open, hands off the short. It's a 6-4 ball game. Hamilton. They're down to do a Brown shot is off the mark. Bliss gets the rebound, and good hustle from Deneen, but it's out of bounds. Castine will inbound it. Have a sub in for the North Stars. Nicole Jackson in, replacing Renata Carter. Downs lobs it over to Bliss. Bliss with a 15-footer off the rim. Cougars getting one shot and one shot only. Now Fernandez will bring it back. No, this is not Fernandez. This is the new kid on the block. Number 30, Jackson. For the tie, shot was short by Deneen. Bliss pulls it down. No, Downs will bring it up the floor for Clinton Community. 14:50 to go, first half. Underneath, Castine finds Hamilton. Hamilton off the back of the rim. And Warner gives the Cougars their usual one shot. Deneen stopped by Castine, pushes it out for Warner. Up and down. Nice defense there by Melanie Bliss. Deneen called for the up and down. And Coach Dixon says we got to have more than one shot. Well, if you miss, you do. Hopefully they only needed one shot that time as Brown puts it in on a nice feed from Downs. 8-4 Cougars. Fernandez, cross court. To Warner. Ruth has it. Ruth Hamilton, that is. Easy layup, it's good. 2 points for the Cougars, 10-4. Clinton leads with 13:54 going in the first half. The Canton North Stars have the ball as we finish the timeout. Fernandez to Jackson, high post. There's Brown, she gives it over to Fernandez, rebounded by Stacy Brown out to Hamilton. One, 2-2 defense. Hamilton gives to Bliss. There comes Fernandez. Brown. There's a baseline shot. Opts not to take it. Nice pass. Hamilton to Bliss. Misses. And we have a foul. Cougar ball. Castine from the corner. 3-pointer. Three-pointer from the corner. Those are an angle I never particularly cared for as a shooter. Let's see, 21, Jessica Gagnon's out there. She's got the long blonde hair for the North Stars. So if you don't see a number 21, it's because her hair is covering the number. This time back to Brown. Brown hands off to Bliss. And Downs will take a shot. That's good. Courtney Downs. Courtney Downs hits a three-pointer. So back-to-back trays for the Cougars, and they have a 16-4 commanding lead over the North Stars. Cougars coming in here hoping to go 6-4 on the season. They'll get the ball back. They've had leads in other games and relaxed and found themselves behind and unable to come back. So don't think they'll start taking this team for granted just yet. We've still got 11:37 to go in the first half of this one. And the difference is only 12 points. Castine almost for the steal. Pulled down by Brown. Castine will bring it up the floor. Over for Downs. Picked up by Brown. She'll give to Jackson. Hands off to Fernandez. It's too strong. Jackson gets the rebound, puts it up. It's short. Bliss keeps it alive. And Hamilton will come out with it. Good defense there by Fernandez. And she's called for a foul though. Ruth Hamilton will shoot two. And she's the first. 4 coming in for the North Stars. Warner is back in. Aaron Phillips, number 40, is in. Deneen is back in. And Carter is back in. Jackson stays in. Deneen rebounds. Jackson brings the ball up. Hamilton got a hand on it. Downs pushes it ahead for Hamilton. A lot of white shirts there. Good hustle on the Canton team. They have Nicole Drolet set to come in for the Cougars. There's a shot. Deneen gets the rebound. Jackson over to Carter. Down low, Phillips pushes it back outside. Downs gets a hand on it. Castine slaps it out of bounds. Drolet in for Hamilton. Phillips, and rebounded by Downs. Over to Castine. Gets it to Drolet. Drolet, a flat-footed shot. Good shooter from about 17 feet in. Phillips hits. Aaron Phillips makes it 16-6. 9:20 to go, first half. Corner to Drolet. Downs for three. It's good. Courtney Downs. 19-6 now. Cougars' last 9 points have come on three-pointers. There's a long shot. That's good. A three-pointer for Carter. For Jackson. Nicole Jackson. And it was one of those former presidents. Nicole Jackson. The basket. Brown. She misses. Deneen keeps it alive. And Phillips comes up with it. Long pass down to Deneen. There's a shot. It's nothing but air. Brown will let it go out of bounds. 8:21 remaining. 19-9. Cougars lead. Hamilton set to come back in. Bliss, top of the key. It's good. Melanie Bliss makes it 21-9. Blocked by Bliss. Gets the ball to Brown. Brown walks up the floor. Too much dribbling here. Too much dribbling. Get rid of it. Drolet. Stolen. Deneen's gonna have a layup. Good hustle by. Oh, that's out of bounds right there. Round to Drolet. Tries to get it to Bliss. Downs will shoot. 15-footer. It's good. 23-19. Points aren't up on the scoreboard. Long shot is good. A three-pointer by Jackson. And the scoreboard says 21-12. Still haven't put those Cougar points up. Downs way off. That's the problem with the scoreboard. They're going to be putting it up there when time allows, I guess. Fernandez at the line. (23-14) is the score. 9-point difference. North Stars aren't out of this one yet. Knocked out by Deneen. Cougars can't take their passes for granted. They make sharp passes and go to the ball. Trolette tries to get open. Gets open. Puts it up. Hustle got that ball back for the North Stars that time. I think Bliss thought she had the rebound and didn't see the North Star coming after the ball. Blocked by Bliss. Controlette will give the ball to Brown. Let to Hamilton, to Brown. Castine for three. That makes it 26-14. Castine brings it up for the Cougars. They're up by a dozen, 26-14. Brown will try a three. Too strong. Off Hamilton. 4:10 to go in the half. Fernandez to the blonde girl. Back outside to Fernandez. Warner fakes, gets it back out. Fernandez will try a three. Off the rim. And Castine knocks it loose. Gets it to Brown. Hamilton. In the paint to Hamilton. Nice shot, but ball rolls off the rim. Warner will give it to Fernandez. 3:20 to go. 26-14 the score. Brown back outside to Fernandez. Now to Warner. Warner with a push shot. Hamilton gets it. Brown will hand off to Castine. Picked up by Fernandez. Over to Hamilton. Drillette puts it to the floor. Intended for Brown. Brown wasn't cutting. Warner hands off to Deneen, to Brown. Megan Brown makes it 26-16. Castine will bring it back for the Cougars. In the paint, nice pass to Bliss. Bliss shot is missed. Goes back to Hamilton. Hamilton can't get the drop. And here comes Fernandez. Gagnon back to Fernandez. Let's see, we've got 34 out there. That's Karina Schultes. 34. She's going to be about 6 feet tall. Whoa. Nothing subtle there. Castine going for the ball, but got Fernandez on the arms. 26-16, 10-point ball game. Downs and Melissa Renee will come in, facing Bliss and Drillette. Somehow Downs got under. Downs is going to rebound against the 6-footer here. (26-17). Castine for 3. Rebound by the big guy, Schulteis. Castine knocks it loose. Hamilton gets the ball. Hamilton winds her way through, and 1-on-3. She's finally stopped by a foul. Castine for 3. 29-17 the score. Schulteis is fouled. She's working there. She's going to be a factor. She's big. She's tough to stop. Physically resembles the Muller girl at Peru Central. Ruth Hamilton's former teammate. It's good. Karina Schulteis makes it 29-18. The North Stars are hanging in there. Over the Downs. Back to Castine. Downs for 3, off the mark. Castine will get the ball. Didn't hit the rim, so his shot clock is still ticking down from 30. Renee's shot is blocked. And the big girl, Schulteis. It's a 9-point ball game. 35 seconds to go in a half. Brown to Downs. Castine to Hamilton. Nope. Rebounded by Megan Brown. Here comes Fernandez. She lays it in. 8 seconds. It's a 7-point ball game. 4 seconds. Downs kept it a little too long. It's a 7-point game. I think she wanted to shoot it, and she got in a position where she couldn't possibly get a shot off. She tried to get it to Hamilton. 29-22 at the half. That's a 7-point lead for the Cougars. It's white balls to start the second half with the North Stars in the midst of a comeback. Shot is short by Fernandez. Castine wisely lets it go out of play. And Downs will bring it up for the Cougars. 29-27, Clinton leading. Downs penetrates, gives it to Bliss. Bliss can't get the drop, and we have a foul. Foul's on Fernandez. Weren't a lot of fouls called in the first half. I believe the Cougars only had 2 and maybe 5 for the North Stars. Downs, 5 seconds to get it in, finds Bliss, and Bliss puts it in. 11-point lead for the Cougars. Cougars apply some full court pressure. Bliss with a steal. Gets the ball to Downs. Downs gives it to Hamilton. 31-22 the score. White shirts there. We're expecting Downs to be cutting. Downs is backing up. Canton called for the reach. It's our second foul. Got a short, rebounded by Brown. And it was that Canton with the shot. Brown pushes it back out for Bliss. 10 on the shot clock. Last time for 3. Down saves it. Hamilton knows it's going to be. Cougars caught a break there because they reset the shot clock. I don't think Hamilton knew that. She knew the ball hadn't hit the rim, so she's trying to hurry up and get a shot off. Rebounded by Canton. Good hustle on the other hand there by Downs to save that shot. Downs hands off to Bliss, back out to Canton. Finds Hamilton. North Stars hustling on defense. Not giving the Cougars anything. Canton finds Downs, nice play. And Courtney Downs with the reverse. 33-22. Fernandez dribbles it out of bounds. We'll have a white timeout. They are 4-0, or 0-4 here in the second half. You might think it's going to say Clinton, but it's going to say Canton. The Clinton Cougars are at the Canton North Stars. And blue ball. Downs brings it up. Downs with the shot, short, gets her own rebound. In the Bliss. Brown fakes, gives it to Hamilton. Gives it to Downs. Gives it to Brown. Brown hits it. Basket by Megan Brown. First points of the half are on the scoreboard for Canton. Bliss with the rebound. Will the basket count? It should. The Canton fans have started hollering the Cougar names out there, trying to distract the Cougars. And I'm sure to some extent it will work. 34-24. Rebounded by Warner. Come to a game, cheer for your team, don't harass the other team. This isn't the World War III out here, guys. Shot by Fernandez. Warner keeps it alive, but Downs comes up with it. Pushes it up for Hamilton. Hamilton will get it back to Downs. foul on the play. Foul's going to be on Brown. Down 50 seconds. 35-24. Brown finds Warner, follows her shot and puts it in. Basket by Katie Warner. 35-26. Rebounded by Brown. Hamilton with the ball. Castine drives and lays it in. Looking for a foul on the play. 38-26. Hamilton gets it loose. Here's Downs. Count it. Tough shot. 40-26 to score. Schultes back in. She really helped turn this game around for the North Stars. So they're going to have Schultes, Warner, and 24 Deneen is going to stay in. 41-26, 15-point ball game. Well, we still got 15 minutes to go. So a lot of time left in this one. Warner gives it to Deneen. Deneen lost it. Brown is fouled in the backcourt by Deneen. Frustration foul. But the ball just slipped out of my fingers. 41-26, 14:44 to go. Cougars up by 15 over the North Stars. Castine with the ball. Bliss on the high post. Out to Brown. Cougars were working the ball, but just didn't work out that time. Hamilton will have a steal. It'll be a foul. Looks like a foul on Elizabeth Deneen. That's Deneen's third foul. Or no, it's her fourth foul. Deneen's fourth foul. So she comes out. Her team at 6 already here in the second half. 14:20 to go. Two-three defense. Bliss in the high post. Cougars need quick passes. Castine off the rim, rebounded by Schultes. Jackson will bring it back. Jackson takes the 15-footer. It's good. 41-28. Castine follows her shot, puts it in. Castine followed her shot, put the ball in, and it's 43-28. Basket by Schultes. Cougars have got to keep her away from the basket because they're not going to stop her when she gets that ball low. .43-30. Brown from the corner. Rebounded by Warner. Cougars continuing to get just one shot. Jackson misses, rebounded nicely by Bliss. Outlets Hamilton for Downs, a little too strong. Downs will catch up with it, get it back to Hamilton. Hamilton waits for Warner to go and scores. Good play there by Downs, catching up with that one, saving it. 45-30. Castine almost had the steal, and look out. Bliss comes up with it, gives it to Castine. Up to Hamilton. Downs finds Brown, gives it back out to Hamilton. Stolen by Hernandez. Shooting two? I don't think so. She got her on the dribble. That was not a shooting foul. Not a good call. Eliza Fernandez will shoot two. It's obvious that she's going to have a rebound. I mean a layup. But Hamilton did a good job of fouling her before the shot. It was all play, the very opening play of the game. The Cougars were fouled. First foul of the game. They didn't give it to the Cougars, even though the Cougars were going for a foul shot, or going for a layup. They didn't give them the foul shots. North Stars use their size, get the ball. Blocked by Bliss, and she's going to get called for the foul. Hernandez will shoot. To make it a 12-point game. This is everything. 45-32 the score. Downs will bring it up. Looks like they've got Fernandez shadowing Castine as Hamilton hits. Travel? No, foul. Schultes will shoot. Foul's on Brown. And we got 21 Gagnon back in. 47-33. 11:29 to go. 47-34. Brown to Castine. Wide open. She gets the shot off and good. Cougar timeout. Following the shot. 49-34 the score. White ball following the timeout. Cougars backed into a zone. Jackson with a shot. Hernandez follows and gets to the basket. 49-36. Hamilton gets open, gets to Brown. Time to Bliss. Bliss turn around from 15. It's good. Melanie Bliss. 51-36. Schultes in the corner to Fernandez. Too strong. Rebounded by Brown. Brown the outlets Downs. Downs gets it to Hamilton. And layup is missed. Jackson brings it back. 10 minutes to go in the game. And 3/4 of the way through. Jackson with a long shot. It's good. A three-pointer by Nicole Jackson. And it's a 12-point ball game. Fernandez with a steal. And a layup. And it's a 10-point ball game. Cougars lead down to 10. Brown wide open. Hits. That seems to be a hole right there in that Canton defense. Phillips has it knocked loose. Jackson for another three. Nope, not this time. Bliss knocks it loose. Brown will give it to Downs. 53-41. Cougars up by a dozen. Downs will lob it over to Castine. Brown from 19 feet. Rebounded by Phillips. Phillips in the paint, turns, shot is short. Blue ball. Warner and Megan Brown. Katie Warner, Megan Brown back in, placing Phillips and Schultes. 8:36 remaining. Downs brings it into forecourt. Cougar timeout. They're up by a dozen, 8.5 to go. Downs with the ball. Corner to Brown. That's time to Bliss. Hamilton rebounds. Ten on the shot clock. Downs drives, misses a shot, rebounded by Warner. Warner Stars looking to make it a 10-point game. Warner pushes it back out. Jackson with a long shot, too strong. Brown with a putback. Megan Brown has made it 53-43, 7.5 to go. Castine to Bliss. He's blocked by Brown. Look clean. Look clean. Bliss shooting 2. Hits the first. Castine and Warner, former AAU teammates. Melanie Bliss from Willsboro hits them both. 55-43. Jackson brings it back for the North Stars. Cougars in a 2-3 defense. Gagnon tied up, gets his back outside. Brown, good anticipation, Stacy Brown. And nice defense there by Jackson. Deneen with 4 fouls back in for Gagnon. Ball comes to Castine. Downs for 3. In and out. .36 to go. In the paint, Warner finds Brown, cross-court pass. We have traveling called on Fernandez. Downs brings the ball up for the Cougars over to Castine. Brown off the rim, rebounded by Bliss. Hernandez says, I've seen this one too many times, but Downs gets it back. Downs to Bliss, rebounded by Warner. And the North Stars turn it over. .5:34 to go in the game. New Downs with the ball. Cougars in a high post with Bliss. Bliss from 14. Brown shot is blocked by Megan Brown. Slapped out by Canton. White ball. And Nicole Drillette coming in for the Cougars to replace Stacy Brown. Drillette comes up with it after Bliss knocked it loose.
Have a basket here.
Bliss to Drillette. Bliss wide open. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Brown. Jackson shot. Rebounded by Deneen. Hernandez hands off to Brown. Foul will be on Bliss. Basket will count. Game's still up for grabs. Foul shot goes in. It's a 9-point ball game. And we're going to have some full court pressure, I think, from Canton when we come back. 55-46, 4:03 to go. Blue ball.
Get aggressive now.
Downs will bring it up. 1-3-1 offense. Basket will count. Deneen is fouled out. It's not a good call, coach. You'll have Renata Carter in for Eileen Deneen. Elizabeth Deneen. Downs looking for a three-point play here with the foul shot. Off the rim. Follows the foul shot down. Drillette. Downs from 15. In and out. 3:18 to go. Rebounded by Bliss. Bliss gets a little elbow room. Canton will bring it up. 57-46 the score. Bliss from 15. Brown comes up with it. Hamilton got a hand on it.
No foul.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Warner, rebounded by Bliss. Left out by Fernandez. Blue ball. 2:25 remaining. Downs will get a 1-and-1 here from the foul line. Misses the front. And again gets her own rebound. Canton with the basket. 59-46. Rebounded by Canton. Minute 20 to go. Downs over to Hamilton. Four on the shot clock. "51 seconds to go. Cougars up by 13. Hemi and Bliss in for the Cougars. 34 seconds to go. Hemi and Melanie Bliss give the Cougars a little international flavor. Melissa Rene, not Melanie Bliss. Rene is from Chateauguay, Quebec. Sayo Hemi is from Japan. 7 seconds to go. Hamilton knocks it loose. And I think Jolette's going to get a foul shot with 1 second on the clock. It's a double bonus. She'll shoot 2. NFL Jolette will shoot 2. Another chance to hit the 60-point mark. You always like to hit that next 10 mark. And, misses it. Really hustles for the rebound here. The clock starts when the ball is touched, so Jolette could have got that rebound and put it back up. It wouldn't have started till she touched the ball. But the Cougars had decided the game was over, so it's 59-46. Clinton Community College defeats the home team, the Canton North Stars, and that's the way it was in junior college women's basketball. The last day of November, we've got 1 month to go in this millennium. This is Bennett from beautiful downtown Canton. You've been watching Hometown Cable.
For the Clinton Lady Cougars, the head coach is Donna Dixon, and the assistant coach is Elaine Dixon. And small forward, 5'7", number 23, Danielle Castine. The power forward, 5'6", number 22, team captain Stacy Brown. The center, 5'10", number 14, Mel Bliss. The shooting guard, 5'6", number 10, Ruth Hamilton. And the point guard, 5'2", number 20, Courtney Downs. And now the starting lineups for your Fulton Montgomery Lady Raiders. The head coach is Kevin Jones. The assistant is Steve Lawrence, and the trainer is Deb Fitznamsicor. And small forward, 5'8" from Amsterdam, number 12, Marie Davy. And power forward, 5'10" from Fonda, number 44, Jamie Dignan. The center, 6'1" from Kingston, number 42, tri-captain Tashina Jones. The shooting guard, 5'7" from Amsterdam, number 30, tri-captain Colleen Dwyer. And at point guard, 5'3" from Amsterdam, number 34, tri-captain Samantha Kleiber.
This is Calvin Castine. We're at Fulton Montgomery Community College, just outside of Johnstown, below Gloversville, above Amsterdam. About 190, 200 miles or so away from Champlain. And we're here for the game against the Cougars and the Raiders. And the Raiders are a very formidable team. It's only the second year that there has been a Raiders women's club. Last year they were 21-3. Marie Davy hits. She's 5'8". And they play a tight man-to-man defense. Hamilton with the ball. Brown looks underneath. And we'll have a foul. Number 34, Samantha Clymer. Clymer at 5'3", second team All-American last year. And first team regional All-Star. Averaged 16.3 points per game, Castine into Hamilton. So this is probably the best team that the Cougars have faced thus far. Cougars coming here with a 6-4 record. Coming off a win against... Nice play, Hamilton shot rolls the rim. Nice look there from Downs. Coming off a win against Canton 2 days ago. Nice look underneath. And Brown comes up with it, we have a jump ball. Clymer averaged 5 assists per game last year and 3.7 steals. Castine will bring the ball up.